Hey everyone, Chris here from Roundtable Co-op. Jumping into a game called Wavetale. This is developed by Thunderful and it releases on December 13 for us in Australia, or December 12 for the rest of the world. Surf the waters of a submerged city, unravel the past to save the islanders from mysterious sea monsters, and discover secrets hidden under the surface. And thank you very much to Plan of Attack for the review key. Explore an open sea and the decaying archipelago of Strandville in Wavetale, a story-driven action-adventure game introducing you to fed-up fishermen, secretive hermits, and maybe a pirate or two. Traverse calm waters and surging waves as Sigrid, a young girl who befriends a mysterious shadow that provides her with the power to walk on water. So we'll speed through the waves, swing yourselves from housetops with your net, and defeat an old nemesis to save the citizens of the islands, all with a bit of help from the shadows down below and your cranky grandmother. So let's jump in and have a look at this beautiful looking game, and the music's amazing too.
They say that the ocean is big. I wouldn't know. For me, it's always ended at the horizon, where the water meets the fog. I wish I could see what's beyond that line, beyond our island and the plaza. Grandma says that this is our haven, that the lighthouse keeps us safe. But a part of me wants more. It's hard to imagine that this was a different world once. That you could open your door, step outside, and just walk wherever you wanted to go. But that was before the fog. Before the city sank. Before the dirty paws showed up and took everything away from us. We still have a spectacular sunrise, though. I guess the paws couldn't find a way to deprive us of that.
Ladies, my bum. Things that need fixing, I presume.
Yeah. Thing for Ursula over at the Sleepy Triplets. A leaking capacitor and some. They said you'd know.
Humph, it's broken again? How does she manage? In my day, we knew how to care for our things.
Alright, Sigrid. There's some crab in the basket, too.
Hello, Mr. Bane.
Don't you have somewhere to be, Bane? We have work to do.
Should be on my way. Fog's closing in. By the way, Doris, have you, talked to anyone lately?
I never talk to anyone now, do I?
They say the dirty paws have been seen by the plaza. Haven't spotted them myself, but...
Is this your idea of a joke?
Wish it was. Just be careful, will you?
I could look after myself before you were even born, Bane. Now scram! The air seems absolutely saturated with gloom. Ugh. We need more sparks if we plan to hold that fog back.
I'm on it.
Remember, no fiddling with your hands. Only use the net,
Or they will burn my hands just as they always did Grandpa's. It's not my first time, Granny.
You can't live on old marriage, Shrimpy. I tell you that. Now what are you waiting for? Saw some sparks gathering on the beach earlier. Better check the fountain and Grandpa's memorial as well.
Got it.
Always some that escape the lighthouse storage, too. Don't let that go to waste.
Look at that beautiful sky. Oh, it's got a compass at the top of the screen there. Okay, it's got a little mission objective. There's a little blue dude up there. Sparks by the lighthouse. So I'm using the mouse to move around. I'm playing on PC. Mouse and keyboard. WSAD to move. Space to jump. Let's see what this thing is. Journal. Let's read the journal. You needed a ticket to get into that observatory. Okay, and we'll go here, Q. This is the map. We're at the Night Orchard. Sigrid Skagerrak. It's me. I love using my spark net and doodling in this journal. I hope to do it lots. Then we have Doris Skagarek. Grandma works hard to keep us safe and sound, but she can get so obnoxious sometimes. Her skills in mechanics hardly beats her skills in nagging. She's like a pro at it. Luckily, she sometimes gets into her moods and leaves me be. Although I wished I could talk to her about something else than our work. Things were simpler when I was a kid. Aren't they all? Right. We've got to go up to this blue dude.
One. Give it a good whack. That should leave the power.
Oh, so you press the left button to attack.
Or straight into your battery.
Okay.
It's like she thinks I've never done this before.
Boom.
Lighthouse done. Sparks, the fog is really close
Oh,
today.
wow.
There must be a reason. I'll take Anita and go investigate when we're done.
I thought you weren't gonna take her out before she's repainted.
Necessity knows no laws, Siggy.
Spacebar to jump. Yep. Figured that. Okay, so, alright, so it gives us our learnings, okay. And then we've got to get, how high can we jump? Oh, wow. Press again while in the air to double jump. Oh. No, maybe you go over here. Shift to sprint. There we go. Oh, wow. Alright, we've got to get up. Am I doing invert right? Yes. Oh, no! Okay, we'll go this way. Nice. Beautiful.
Got the ones by the fountain.
You didn't climb it, did you? That damages the stone finish.
Whoops.
Ah, never mind. Just trouble Iris used to cause as a kid.
Sorry.
Mom? Did she play here a lot?
Sigrid, I don't have time for chit-chat. Go get those sparks.
Sounds like she doesn't talk about Mum very much. Alright, that one. And, ooh, we have a learning. Let's go here. Is it the learning? Or was it a journal entry? Ah, there we go. Grandpa studied plants in such detail. I'm glad I have his illustrations. It almost feels like I've seen them for real. Get out. How do I get out of the... without pressing escape? It's weird. Anyway. We will figure that out. Nice.
Okay, found the ones by the memorial. Hey, Grandma, why don't we have a stone for Mom?
Oh, we can hover.
Stones are for the
How cool is
dead.
that?
But she's been gone for so...
What's with you today? Less talking, more spark collecting.
Oh, oh, this way. Okay, here we go. Okay.
That's all for the beach, I think.
You're not going
Turn to
close to
Grandma.
the water, are you?
Just to get the sparks, I wasn't...
You know what can happen in those waters. There's a reason. Ah, that should do it. With that fog coming, we sure need all the power we can get.
Grandma? What was that about the dirty paws?
I wish you'd never have to live in a world where that scum still existed.
Are they really back?
If they are, we better be ready to batten down the hatches. I don't like the look of that. The lighthouse beams should have pushed it away already. Why won't it?
Grandma!
Whoa.
Mr. Bane!
Sigrid! Sigrid, take cover!
What the heck? Intriguing. What a cool intro. Oh wow, what's that thing? Oh, this is interesting. Is that her shadow, or is that its shadow? Look at us go walking on water. We jump. What happens when we land? Oh, cool. Escaped. How cool. Interesting. And then go...
Grandma! Grandma, can you hear me? I'm coming! Oceans. I've never seen this much gloom. Sparks, what are those? Grandma?
No! Iris, wait!
Are you hurt?
I saw... and there was... Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. If this is what the paws are up to, then... You look all pale, girl.
Oh, it's just... there's something...
Is it Anita? Did she capsize?
It's not the boat. Just come see.
Stay back, child. I'll get the harpoon
No,
and...
it's not dangerous. It helped me save you.
Helped you?
Yeah, like... just watch.
Sigrid, are you out of your mind?
We need more sparks, Grandma. I can go get them.
Absolutely not.
It won't hurt me, I promise. And technically, I'm not in the water, I'm just on it. We don't have a choice.
Have it your way, girl. But don't get used to it. Sweet. Mackerel. I wonder what happened to Bane. Tread carefully.
What are you even? I mean, you came at the same time as those monsters. From where? there's a bunch of sparklings over here.
Huh. Those little sticklebacks won't work for machinery like this. Only good for pocket change.
Okay, let's see if we can find... Oh, who's this guy? There it is. That was the most... That was mother-flouting intense. Did I press one? Oh, hello, I thought I saw someone running on water, but I figured you were just part of whatever it was I saw there. Oh yeah, it's a bit of an unusual means of travelling, I suppose. Well, I'm a surfer myself, so at least I understand the freedom of the waves. Whoa, is that a spark net? If you're looking for sparks, I saw a juicy one climb the tower before the wave hit. You should be able to snatch it. Just find something to grapple and use the net to give yourself a lift. Okay, we did that. So, we've got 1011 or 1200. So let's go to the 1011. Sparks by the Ferris wheel and sparks by the crane. We got... Those things look like they're interactable. No, maybe... I want to see if there's anything underneath. Don't think so. What are those little creature things behind us? Oh, it's when I hold down shift. Very cool. Okay, so we'll go this way. Over to there. The Ferris wheel, this looks like. Amazing detail. Cool. Right. We've got to get two around here somewhere. Ooh. Watch out. Oh wow, it could have been any one of these. Oh, there was one. Then see anything else? Could be up here. Yep, there it is. Amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna go across this way. How cool is that? Gorgeous graphics.
All done on your end, Sig?
Not quite, so don't buy green bananas.
What's that? Bananas? Why would I want bananas?
It means we shouldn't plan too far ahead.
Do you even know what a banana is?
Just something I heard Bane say once. Forget it.
What's the matter with you? Rambling about fruit. Are you quite all right? Well, better get this mess we're in straightened out before you go bananas.
It seems like just scenery, those little islands. Oh, generators can be used to power devices connected to them. Okay. Press left button to start the generator. Alright, so that seems to... Oh, sparks Spark cables light up when powered. Follow them to see where the energy leads. Switches are used to send power onward. Press the left button to flip the switch. Oh, there's one. And then... Whoa! Okay, there we go. There's another one. Oh! Press and hold space while airborne to glide. Okay. Go, 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 go.
I think I have what we need. Now what?
Well, get here stat so we can fill up the tank.
Alright, so we're gonna get back. Alright, so we're going to fill up the tank, which is over here at 60. Okay. Alright. Reach the plaza. Looks like we pushed the gloom away from the plaza, but not much further. We'll need more power to free the rest of the islands.
Oh.
Those fancy plaza folks should have more sparks, so let's head over there. Hey, you better keep up. I'm not going to let you slow me down. I mean, I can come? Don't push it, kid. If I had the knees for it, I'd do this myself. Now, you're my knees, and you follow my orders. Press M to view the map. Ah, so now we unlocked the plaza. So can I maybe focus? Oh yeah. Beautiful. Alright, come on Grandma, let's get on the boat. What we do? Hey! Hey! I'm rude. I waited for you. Alright, I'm gonna beat you then. Come on, Grandma. Come on, get there. Oh, press space to start charge jump. Press space to release. What happens if I go here? This is where I've been already. Yes, it is. Oh. Okay, let's go. Maybe I should have caught up to the boat, but we'll see. There is these little... I wonder if these boost my speed a bit.
Grandma! Mr. Bane!
Oh. Sigrid, it's really you? You're real? I hope so. I saw some people in there. Thought I was on my beam ends, that the gloom had driven me mad. But you're here, you saved me. I want to give you something as thanks. Come with me. Not too bad, eh? Oh, we got our own boat. I want to shop. Let's get to it. Hey, classic outfit. We got natural hair color. We could go and... Oh, we have no hat is equipped. We can get a cap. We can put a wreath. Oh, look at this. Oh, go the leopard print. Gingham, checkered, polka dot. How much have I got? What is this? I got 18. Flower power. Hearts. Rainbow. Zigzag. Fishing hat. Flames. I do like... Oh, I can't afford it. Tighter. Scales. Gas mask. Fuzzy ears. Ah. Hair dye. Oh, that's nice. Let's get the rust assured hair. Or coral tastic. Rain protector. Ahoy cap. UC hat. Artist hat. Oh, and that. So that was. So we got outfits. Okay, is that all of them? Okay. Damn, I do like the flames. So I might have to. Oh, you can rotate as well. Yeah, very nice. I might have to save for that. Swing by again whenever you have the time. I shall do, sir. Oh. Let's go, boom. Let's go, boom.
Get on the boat.
Grandma, it's harmless.
Let's go, boom.
I don't care if it's harmless. Ocean, Sigrid. It's not
How
normal.
cool
Just get up
is
on deck
this?
Did you see
Oh.
Mom in that gloom?
I told you to.
I heard you say your name.
If you say one more word while standing on that thing,
This is amazing.
You know, sometimes I just wish that Granny would accept that things have changed. This is what we're
Oh,
stuck
miss
with,
it.
right? And some days it's not all that bad. Crowd to eat, things to watch. I'm just saying, we might as well make the most of it. But not Granny, oh no. Everything worth doing was apparently done better back in the good old days. She just keeps rubbing it in, you know? When we had the dandelion, before the war, when your grandfather was still alive, blah, blah, blah. The war happened. Grandpa is dead. Sometimes she makes me feel like my future is already in the past.
Oh, you can dive. Wow, that's so cool.
by the mother of sparks, it's really them.
What is that?
Whoa.
The flying barge. The dirty paws trump card during the war. We'll discuss that seal of yours more later. Time to speed up.
Oh. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I missed some. Now, can I... Damn it. Oh, I can get up here. Maybe not. Oh yeah. And then... Will I make it? I don't think I'm going to make it. Oh, I can get on these rocks, maybe? Oh, I'll just turn around and go back. You gotta get them all, right? Like, come on. Yes. Nope, we're good. That's cool. You hold down. How do I do that? Okay, the plaza. Okay, here we go. Roaring Rapids, where is everyone? Gone, swept away by that gruesome gloom. That took your power too?
Oh?
It did. I'm trying to fix it, but it just won't work.
Oh.
Can't even enter the towers. They're all locked up. How come everyone left in this world are incompetent fools? Siggy, see if you can find some sparks around the area. I'll work some wire magic to see if we can power up the towers. Roger that. I've already seen orange dude, orange dude, orange dude. Alright. So, we've got on our map, oh, there's something 300 away this way. Oh, sparks. I felt like I was sleeping and I had a really strange dream. Did you see where my brother Terry went? We were on our way to get some string to make fishing nets. I heard a scream through the gloom, so I'm worried. Could you find him for me, please? I see it's got a side quest there. Find Yuko's brother. What's over here? That's what this is. Switch. Okay, what do we got here? Let's see if we can get over there. Easy. Oh no, panicked. Too confident. This way. Okay, here we go. Not too confident. Oh. Is it? Oh. Rude. Okay. Now, where's his brother? Well, I did search everywhere here. Pretty sure that whatever that is. Anything? No. Okay. The next spot. So 300, 600. Yeah, this is the closest. Travail's shadow scouting into action. Learn about our mystical neighbours. I hope this place still exists. So, charge jump. Brotherly love. How do I... Oh, hang on. Brotherly love. Okay, so I've pinned that one and that one. So now... Aha. But we're on the right track anyway. Ooh. Yuck! Thanks for getting me out of that mess. Me and my brother Yuko went out to find some string for a fishing net. We saw something odd in the water, you see, and wanted to deal with it, but then... a wave of gloom hit us. Did you see it too, that monster? Yuko and I, we're going to catch it. We need 3 big balls of string to make a net. Can you help us? Sure can. So, yeah, I really need to find key for the journal, because shouldn't shouldn't be just limited to M. The loot. Considers his brother Terry the most important thing in the world. How lucky to have a brother who's also your best friend. Terry and his brother makes fishing nets, but seems to plan to catch something bigger in the future. I kinda don't want them to find what they're looking for. It might get dangerous. Asta and Morris. It's cool. I like this. There we go. So we got a pin. I have pinned it. Pin it. There we go. So it's going to be. Okay, so if I just look around. Okay, so there's enemies around. Let's just clear this island first. Oh. Okay. Oh, where's his friend? I'm gonna get up there. Good. Let's get you. Okay, go to string. Now we've got that generator powered. Let's go. Turn that on. Oh, so close. Wait for it to come back down. Hey. No ball of oh, there is the string. Okay, then we come back down here. Thank you for your help. When the history books mention Yoko and me saving the city, I'll make sure they also mention your contribution. If I remember. Did you perhaps see Asta on your way here? She surfs around the whole of Strandville. Maybe you passed her? I'm not into Asta if that's what you're thinking. Absolutely not. Not at all. Not one tiny bit. Just no. Don't want to talk about it. Ooh, reward. Wow, 87 of them. Okay, so the next one is 600 versus 800. Let's go this way. Oh, that's super fast. Nice.
Maybe you're some kind of sea creature? When I was a kid, I always wanted a pet. I tried keeping an eel in a barrel once. Freaked Grandma right out of her socks. She was all like, eels are no pets, eels are meals!
Eels are meals. Hey, a journal entry. Look. Grandma says it's a waste using metal to keep papers together. She has found so many uses for these little clips, including unlocking my door from the outside. Cheeky swine. Okay, let's go this way. Right. Anything up here? I don't think so. So that was 3 or 4, and then the last spot over this way. Are there secret things to get here? Maybe not there, but there's certainly something flashing up there. Is that what I... No, that's not what I need. Get out. Boom. Oh, there's an orange dude in there. Let's go over there. Oh, is that the guy at the start? Mr. Nelson, oh dear, what happened to me? It all went black and then, who are you? Oh, I'm Sigrid, Horace's granddaughter. Horace, haven't seen her in a long time. What's she been up to the last 15 years? She's been keeping busy. Am I wrong in assuming you came here without the help of a boat? Most peculiar. I'm not going to ask about it since it's not my business, but maybe you could help me? I was looking for some things for my son when the gloom hit. He's busy working the spark transmitter, you see. He sent me to collect 4 hammers, one for each of our hands to speed up the process. Is that really practical? Oh, I'm no handyman myself. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Could you please help me? Sure can, sir. Let's turn the generator on. Oh. Is this what I'm supposed to... Oh, maybe I've got to turn the generator on first. Wherever that is. Generator, where are you? Hammer, good. I like that we wasn't just easy turning the generator on, but now some difficulty building up, which is great. Now, can I look through? Yeah. I think I'm supposed to be getting up this high, but it definitely is asking me to jump up there. Oh, I can see a flashing hammer out there. Let's go back inside. First, let's go this way. Anything around this way? Nothing flashing. Let's go back in. So. We really need that elevator going, don't we? Yeah, I can't pull myself up on anything yet. Yeah, the key is that generator. There seems to be that sparking there. I go to here? No. Alright, there's got to be some trick getting this generator going. Let's... Where do we have to go that way? over here. If this is related at all. Oh, so there is a health bar. Okay. Or there might be. Damn, could have gone the whole game without losing health. Oh, I wonder if there's a way into this green area over there. That was cool. Right. Seems like a power thing, doesn't it? Oh, interesting. There's a circular roof here. It appears that's a door that may open at some point. Oh, you can zoom in. That's good. Alright. Let's get back to the task at hand. Oh, what an awful taste. Thank you, that was horrible, but at least I still have a pulse, I think. I was on my way to see Mrs. Bain. I helped her with her heart condition to the best of my ability. I was a chemist once, but the war forced me into a career change. On that note, you haven't seen my stethoscope, have you? I'm sure I had it on me before that glop seized me. I suppose I can go look for it, but with these rumours of sea monsters in the area, it just feels more foolish than usual to go for a swim. Find Clara's stethoscope. Alright. How the heck do you do that? Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's the last spark area, I think. Is this a book? I found a label from yep, from Grand's meds. She was never told me about them. She doesn't want to look weak. Okay. Mrs. Bain! Oh my, thank you. Have you seen my husband, Mr. Bain? He was supposed to pick me up, or pick up Clara on his way back from the night orchard. Time for my monthly checkup, and I can't imagine being stuck in that sludge did me or my heart any good. Don't worry, they're okay. I've talked to them. It's a relief. Well, if you see Horatius, could you please let him know that he doesn't have to worry about me? I always thought Bain's first name was just Mr. He isn't very fond of his name. He thinks it sounds a bit too posh. Alright. Is there something else here? I think so. Okay. Oh, Is that generator-ish?
Who's that huge stone guy?
That guy is Dr. Thelonious. I sure hope I've...
The plaza skyscrapers used to mark Strandville's city centre. One of them was a bank, a place for storing your paper currency so people wouldn't take it from you. Guess all that paper's still in there somewhere, although no one really needs it now. The highest building was, of course, Dandelion headquarters. Grandma worked there on the top floor.
Thought you well enough to know about him.
Oh, of course. He discovered Weave Rock.
And its uses, mind you. His work turned a small fishing village into a metropolis.
How sad that his life's work ended up like this.
Okay, is there anything around here? There's Grandma. There's the dude. Can I smash that? No, not yet. Oh, I need to fill it with sparks, don't I? So I need to get the 4th spark, which is... yeah. Hey. Pamphlet about the new and revolutionary energy source. Sparks aren't news now, but they were then. The dandelion plant really made Strandville a success story. Maybe that's why the Dirty Paws targeted it during the war. Slowly getting some backstory happening. Boom. Oh, let's go fill the spark tank. Maybe that will power the things that I need over there. You speak on. Well, this should do. Oh no. Seems like a lot of power is being redirected to the old rig field. Oh, well, the mayor, he went there when the paws were first spotted. I haven't heard from him since Gloom closed us in. Mayor Cloud, huh? No choice but to follow in his footsteps then. Are there any functional spark casters around? That might get us through the gloom. Only the one, I think, up in the towers. Of course, it's in a high tower. Siggy, this one's on you. Spark caster, find it, go go. Yes, ma'am. New beauty. Yes, amazing. What's that? That's a hammer. Just too quick, too impatient. Yep. Did we get that? I read that already. Aha. Very nice. Okay, let's go turn this in first. Even though it's miles down. Ah, there's 4 hammers you have there. Nice, we're so happy. It's lucky he's more practical than me. However, if you ever need any advice on your financial investments, you go. Boom. Right, into the second tower. Oh. Oh yeah. Where do I go? That's all well and good, but where does it take me? Ah well. We'll do it the slow way. Go up a level. Here we go. Yes. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Wowzers. Oh. Hold on. Hold on there. Oh, what's the aim here? Oh, something down there. Aha! This is the one where we want to get earth right. dirty paws. They sure don't look friendly. Grandma used to tell me they'd come get me if I didn't behave. Adults are weird sometimes. Yes, we are. Now we gotta reach the bridge control. Oh man, are they up? Oh, of course they are. Oh. Dude, cough, cough. Patricia, Lucas. Oh, my family. They were right here. I'm sure they were. What happened? Oh. I heard the dirty paws were back. We need to defend ourselves, just like Mayor Cloud says. So I went to get my axe to protect us. Looks like it won't be possible for me to get it now. Oceans, I've lost so much already, and Cloud says my contribution is essential to this community. You think you can help, please? I just don't know what to do anymore. Alright, I'm gonna find your axe. Oh. Alright, let's go over there first. Can I? Yes, I can. Up there. Found his axe. Oh, you found my axe. Thank you. I feel terrible that you should need to help a grown man like me. Trisha always knew what to do. I feel so lost without her in the void. I just want to go back to how it was. Before everything sank, and there were trees and flowers everywhere. Before the dirty paws destroyed everything. Nice. Alright, is there anything else I can bet or do here? Is that up there? Oh, the stethoscope is okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, a bit tougher. Right, that's good. What else is around here? Oh. Would like to get up there. Let's see. There's a number printed on this. Looks like one of those currency tickets Grandma described from her youth. A bill, I think. How do people trade with symbolic paper instead of sparks? Or down? What's there? Yeah. Anything else here? I can't believe animals this big existed. It must have been 3 times as tall as Mare Cloud. Okay, anything else? Nope, just monsters. And a dude. Clemens? Clemens! Warren Rapids, where am I? Who are you? I'm Sigrid, and you are? This is Cloud, at your service. Cloud, like the mare? That's correct, darling. He's my precious little boy. You must know this place, then. I'm looking for something called a spark caster. I needed to get to the rig field to find, well, your son. Really? You'll save him from the gloom? If we can make it to the rig field, yeah.
Oh.
Well, this is the caster right here. They're remnants from the war, you know, used to protect us from the Boars.
Oh.
Please find my son. He went out there to protect his people. He needs someone to protect him as well. I can do that. What's that thing? Oh, cool. There you have it, Rigfield East. Please find Clemens for me, girl. He's all I have left. But be careful, there have been sightings of a giant shadow under the water surface. And I've seen enough in my life not to wave that off as nonsense. Okay, I am just going to check this one and I'll pin that. And then I'm going to look around. So, definitely no stethoscope. Is that one? Citizen in need. Ah, is that what that is? 2090. Must be in Rigfield East, or on the way at least. Alright. So I've done that, and so I just need to travel this way.
Well, fry me for an oyster. It worked! Quick, let's get going.
I'll catch up to you. Oh, and I met the mayor's mother.
Cordelia? Well, she and her husband ran the Dandelion. Worked closely with them for years. The rig field drills at work used to be a sight to behold, bringing up weave rock day and night. We heard their thumping all the way to the plaza, like a rhythmic lullaby.
How does it work? I mean, how did you get the sparks out of the weave rock?
It's a complicated process, dear. Simply put, the weave rock was fed into an untangler. Sparks and gloom were carefully separated, and then the sparks went right into the belly of the dandelion, providing the whole city with energy.
What about the gloom?
Oh, we got rid of that. The gloom kept the sparks safe underground, but then it was superfluous. No use for the shell once you've cracked the egg. Of course, when those blasted paws blew up the dandelion, all the gloom still in the reservoirs ended up all over Strandville. Now it seems that lowlife found a way to weaponize it.
It's been so lively here when the rig field was active. Staff operating the machines, ships doing deliveries, the drills digging into the ground. I think I prefer the sounds of waves and seagulls shrieking. Alright. Now, I think if I go here, And then go to... Oh, really? Is it back there? Oh, I don't know. Let's go this way.
Shrimps and lobsters, what is happening here?
Those towers are huge and kind of creepy.
Creepy? Ah, they're just machines, built to keep this city running.
They're just so intimidating.
They are, aren't they?
Rigfield East. Can't do that yet. Okay. Seems like there was an election 3 years ago. I wonder if Granny voted and for who.
Grandma, it's the barge again. Are they following us? What are they spraying?
Nothing you should get close to, that's for sure. Whatever the mayor is doing here, it seems to have sparked their interest. Let's hurry.
Oh, don't. I'm just gonna get rid of this.
Potions! What a... You're the one who... Oh. I am in your debt, miss. They took us completely by surprise.
They?
The dirty paws, dear. Back yet again. Sprayed that horrid gas all over us. Must be how they control the gloom. It seems our work here is even more urgent than we thought.
You're Mr. Clout then? They worry about you back at the plaza. Asked us to check if you're okay.
Oh, very sweet of them. And I'm quite all right, thank you. But as their mayor, I simply must take some risks. The people of Strandville come first, not me. Oh, Andy.
Yes, sir.
Where are the others?
I'm sorry, sir. It seems like they're all gone.
What a shame. They were brave men.
So this is where you're hiding, Clemens. You idiots started the drills?
Difficult times mean difficult choices, Doris.
But drilling for Weave Rock in this day and age? And with no experience at that? The repercussions could be...
We have no choice. Everyone who used to have experience is long gone. My dear Doris, do you remember what Strandville used to be? The avenues of the plaza. The orchids growing in the night orchard.
Only fools linger in the past, I always say.
Indeed. We cannot dwell in bygone days, but it would be foolish not to learn from them. You know as well as I what the Paws are capable of, and what they took away from us. We must protect our young.
So what do you plan to do?
Shoot that dirty Paws out of the sky once and for all. We're building a weapon.
A weapon?
Powered by sparks. How does it work?
Are you interested in helping? I wanted to ask you, but people kept saying that you haven't had much interest in the outside world ever since...
I'm interested in protecting my home. Now show me those blueprints.
Oh, but of course. Andy?
Not good enough.
What do you mean?
What I said. It's not good enough. What does this do?
Well...
Does this mean you'll join our team, Doris? We sure could use your expertise.
I'd even go as far as to say you couldn't do without it. I'll take these.
Probably just some little detail to adjust.
Granny, look!
What on earth? Of course. That behemoth of theirs. It's messing with the drills. Sigrid, get to the emergency switch. Shut this down before things get worse.
It won't budge.
Oh, the drills must be set to manual overload. The relief valves are all the way up on the rigs. There's no way we'll get to them. This is what happens when you meddle with things you don't know anything about.
Wait, I think I can see a way up there.
You completely lost it? Siggy, we need to get out of here.
What if it follows us to the plaza? I have to do this.
Sigrid, come back!
Sparks, I can't believe I'm doing this. The Dandelion opening ceremony was apparently a big deal. Balloons, fireworks, all that kind of stuff they have in old pictures. Love to see fireworks someday. Looks like spark art in the sky.
Great, now you've anchored it. Just turn around and we'll get out of here.
If I can just stop the drills, it might leave. I know I can do it.
email says that the dandelion and the rig fields kept most of the city busy. I guess the survivors of the war had to rebuild their whole lives.
Pressure has stabilized. The emergency switch should be functional again. It's going for the relief vents. It's gonna tear down the tower.
Why did they leave?
They fed that monster enough. The question is, what happens when they're back?
It's not just the gloom. That spray, it controls those monsters as well. That's horrifying.
If you had been around during the war, then you would have known true horror. We won't let this stop us. Let's head back to Plaza. Doris told me you were in need of some sparks.
Well, that was my first look at Wavetale. Pretty damn good so far. The story's amazing. The graphics are beautiful. The music's incredible. Wow, this is a very surprise hit. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.